Hi everyone, this is Jenny and welcome to my channel Jenny the Planner. I have been thinking about filming this video for a while and I've decided to make it in English because I'm going to talk about how I have studied English. So let's get to the point straight away. I think this video may be helpful for especially those who have just started practicing English speaking because it's mainly focused on the way I had practiced English speaking when I started working in Australia as a banquet attendant back in 2015. At the time, I was able to understand around 70% of what other people said, but I could only speak less than half of what I wanted to say. So I had practiced with this method and that put me into a more comfortable position in terms of English speaking and communicating with others. Step 1. Choose any drama or movie that you like but something you are really interested in. 2. Watch the full story with both English and Korean subtitles together. But at this stage, please don't try to study the film in English, just enjoy the show and get familiar with the storyline. 3. You will watch the show again, but whenever you see the lines from the characters that you can't say in English, write them down on your note. Think about which line would be used in your real life. I recommend dividing the note in 2 parts, so put the line in Korean on one side and put the line in English on the other side, so I'll show you how I did it shortly. Number 4, arrange 10 or 15 sentences per day, but it totally depends on your goal and how much time you can dedicate into this. Last step, practice the sentences until you speak them naturally. You may need to repeat the scene again and again to copy the pronunciation or accent of the actors, and just practice until it's stuck in your head so you can use the sentences in the appropriate situation in your real life. It's not just about memorizing the lines, it's something like trying to feel the feelings of the characters, the atmosphere, the situation. Basically, you should just be the characters in the scene. I'll give you an example now. I had watched many movies and shows with this process like Notebook, Love Actually, Notting Hill, Mean Girls, My Medford Diary, etc. etc. This is the only notebook that I have with me at the moment. I chose the lines from the drama that could be used in my life, but I couldn't really say it in reality. So these are from the British show called My Medford Diary. If you see here, I put the line in Korean on the right side and in English on the left side. Once I finish practicing these lines, I cover the English side with my hand and just read the Korean and try to say the line in English. For example, like, we should meet up. What does that look mean? I got you wrong, I guess. I'm much better than I was. Something like this. And so you can see the lines that I chose were not really difficult, but my English was like very beginner at the time. I mean, I'm still very far from being perfect, but like almost 6 years ago, my English was a lot worse than how I speak right now. So you will repeat this process with many lines that you chose, and then one day in your life you will feel like, oh, actually I can use that sentence I practiced in this kind of situation. And if you have a chance, please try and speed it up. There is a famous saying that actions always speak louder than words. If you have a mate to practice with, please do it together. I had a roommate who's still my best mate when I started working in Australia, and we went through this English journey together. Every day before we go to sleep, we helped each other to check how much we get familiar with the sentences. For example, I went through her notes and randomly chose some sentences and asked her in English, and she answered me in Korean, vice versa. There are a lot more details to be discussed in relation to this topic, such as how to choose the shows to study or how to improve the pronunciation, but I want to keep this video simple and straightforward and just to give you a bit of idea on one way of studying English, especially for speaking. I just wanted to share this with you as it might be helpful or working for someone as it actually did for me. So this is pretty much everything about today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you have your own way of practicing English speaking, please share with me as well. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!